The late Teri Garr's career is a dazzling tapestry of unforgettable characters, each sprinkled with her uniquely quirky charm and impeccable comedic timing. From side-splitting comedies to memorable supporting roles, Garr became one of Hollywood's most reliable scene stealers. Today, we're counting down her top 10 performances, the ones that defined her legacy and continue to make us laugh, cry, and appreciate all she brought to the screen. If you're a fan of Teri Garr, her brilliant humor, or simply great cinema, don't miss this list. Smash that like button, leave a comment on your favorite Teri Garr performance, and subscribe to join us in celebrating her unforgettable roles. In The Black Stallion, Garr plays the loving mother of Alec, a young boy with a mysterious connection to a majestic black horse. She might only have a few scenes, but Garr imbues her character with such warmth and empathy that you feel like she's holding the entire film together. Watching her comfort her son after the traumatic shipwreck is unforgettable, as Garr balances nurturing with a motherly sense of humor. Even with minimal screen time, she makes you believe in Alec's connection with his horse, reminding audiences of the bond between a mother and child, all while in a gentle, low-key style that only Teri could pull off. In Martin Scorsese's dark comedy After Hours, Garr plays Julie, a quirky waitress who's one part seductress, one part cartoon character, and 100% unhinged. From her wild hair to her erratic shifts in tone, Garr is unforgettable as she pounces on Griffin Dunn's character with an almost predatory mix of desperation and charm. Her transformation from flirty to borderline obsessive is both hilarious and unsettling, encapsulating the unpredictable nature of the film. Garr's performance will keep you wondering what she's up to next, and it's no wonder she's remembered as one of the movie's standout characters. In the sci-fi comedy Mom and Dad Save the World, Garr steps into the shoes of Marge Nelson, a regular housewife who finds herself kidnapped by an alien dictator on a quest for intergalactic love. Garr's comedic brilliance shines as she transforms Marge into an unflappable, wise-cracking heroine who navigates the absurdities of alien worlds with the same charm she might bring to PDA meetings. Watching her deadpan reactions to the bizarre creatures and technology around her is priceless, proving her ability to keep a straight face amid sheer lunacy. Garr's comedic timing in this campy classic is pure gold. In The Conversation, Francis Ford Coppola's suspenseful masterpiece, Garr takes on a surprisingly dramatic role as Amy, the mysterious lover of Gene Hackman's surveillance expert, Harry Caul. Though her role is small, Garr brings depth and vulnerability, making her scenes both haunting and poignant. She adds an emotional weight that contrasts Harry's paranoid world of surveillance and secrecy. With just a handful of lines and glances, Garr adds a layer of tragedy, making Amy one of the movie's most memorable and affecting characters, a true testament to her talent and versatility. Teri Garr is an absolute comedic gem in Mel Brooks' Young Frankenstein, where she plays Inga, the flirtatious and ever-willing lab assistant. Her blend of wide-eyed innocence and sensual humor is what makes her a standout, as she hops around in a thick German accent, getting every innuendo perfectly right. From her outrageous one-liners,
"Would you like to have a roll in the hay? It's fun! Roll, roll in the hay!"
to her hysterical reactions to Frankenstein's experiments, Garr nails the spoof genre. If there's one role that cemented Garr as a comedy legend, it's this one. She brings just the right amount of raunchy humor to an already outrageous film. In Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Garr plays Ronnie Neary, the skeptical wife who just can't handle her husband's UFO obsession. Garr's performance grounds the otherworldly sci-fi film, making audiences feel her confusion, fear, and utter exasperation. Watching her try to be supportive as her husband, played by Richard Dreyfuss, spirals deeper into alien mania is both touching and darkly funny. Garr doesn't miss a beat, capturing the chaos and heartbreak of her character's life unraveling, providing an anchor in this cinematic exploration of the unknown. In Mr. Mom, Garr is Caroline, the career-driven mom who finds herself in the workforce while her husband takes on domestic duties. Garr brings an authentic, no-nonsense attitude to the role, balancing humor and relatability as she navigates the struggles of corporate life and family dynamics. Her comedic timing is simply brilliant, especially in scenes where she gets a little flustered while trying to impress her boss and co-workers at her new job. Mr. Mom is a comedy classic, and Garr's down-to-earth portrayal of a woman juggling it all resonates deeply, making her a true icon of the era. In Tootsie, Garr shines as Sandy, a struggling actress caught in a whirlwind of romantic frustration and theatrical ambition. Garr's neurotic energy, combined with her hilarious delivery, turns Sandy into one of the most relatable characters in the film. Whether she's venting about the struggles of finding acting work or spiraling over her love life, Garr brings a perfect blend of anxiety and vulnerability. Her chemistry with Dustin Hoffman is incredible, and you can't help but root for her, even as her character stumbles from one disaster to another. Garr turns every line into gold in this Oscar-nominated supporting role. In Francis Ford Coppola's One from the Heart, Garr plays Franny, a woman stuck in a rut and dreaming of a better life. Her performance is tender, emotional, and tinged with a quiet sadness that stands out against the vibrant, stylized Las Vegas backdrop. Garr's role as a woman contemplating love and loyalty reveals her incredible range as an actress, shifting from dancing moments to heart-rending scenes with ease. Though the movie was a box office failure, Garr's nuanced portrayal of Franny has aged beautifully, becoming one of her most complex and memorable performances. In Friends, Teri Garr brings humor and heart as Phoebe Abbott, the quirky, estranged mother of Phoebe Buffay. Appearing in the 4th season, she plays a woman grappling with her unconventional choices, including having given up her twin daughters. Garr's portrayal of Phoebe Abbott is a perfect mix of lightheartedness and introspection, capturing a woman who's both carefree and haunted by her past decisions. Her scenes with Lisa Kudrow, Phoebe Buffay, showcase her comedic timing and a vulnerability that enriches the family dynamics. In classic Garr fashion, she brings depth to the laughs, portraying a mother who's just as lost in life as her daughter. It's a role that only she could infuse with both hilarity and humanity. Each of these roles showcases Teri Garr's unparalleled range and effortless humor, proving why she remains a Hollywood legend. Comment below with your favorite Teri Garr moment, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for more deep dives into cinema's most unforgettable performances.